Before we begin our lesson today and learn our new words, there are just some things we need to review. You have already learned in a previous lesson that the letter S can say the S or the Z sound. So, sometimes when a word is written with an S at the end, it says the Z sound instead of the S sound. Here are some words that we have learned that have that Z sound at the end. Is, is, the S says the Z sound. As, we remember that the S in as says the Z sound. Has, we remembered that the S in has says the Z sound. And his, the S in his also says the Z sound. So I am going to write our new tricky word and let's see if we can figure out what our new word is. So let's sound it out, knowing that what we know about letter sounds. W, a, s, was. That doesn't sound right. Let's apply what we know about the S and another sound it could make at the end. W, as, was. That just doesn't sound right either. In our word, the W says the correct sound, W, and our S does say the correct sound. And we'll figure out what that is in just a minute. The tricky part of this word today is the A. In our word today, the A makes the sound. So let's retry this word. Was, was. That still doesn't make sense. So now let's try that Z sound that we know that S can make at the end. Was, was. Ooh, that is a word that I have heard before. W-A-S, says, was. So now, how about you try writing and saying the word with me? Do you have paper and pencil ready? Or maybe your dry erase and marker. Either one will work. If not, pause the video to get those supplies. W A S says was. W A S says was. Our word today is was. The tricky part in was is the A. It says the sound. Now that we have learned our word was, we are going to practice reading it in our picture reader. So I have our book again. I will read a sentence, then you will read the sentence. Notice that I point at each word so I can keep track of where I'm at. I was in the bus. Your turn. Great job reading. My turn to read. Mom was in the airplane. Your turn. Fantastic. Dad was in the red fire truck. Your turn. awesome reading today. The dog was in the house. Your turn. Let's keep moving. I will read next. The cat was in the tree. Your turn. We have just a couple more sentences to practice. The clown was funny. Your turn. Now it's my turn. The clown was in the car. Your turn. And our very last sentence to practice. My turn to read. The funny clown was in a little car. Now you get to read. Great job practicing with your sentences today. If you would like extra practice with that, you may always re-watch the video, or you can just pause and point at the words and re-practice those sentences on your own. Our word today was. W-A-S, says was.